What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to show you guys today is probably one of the main reasons why the Call of Duty community can never win, and Activision can keep doing exactly what they're doing, especially when it comes to microtransactions and, how they sell them, how much they're actually priced at, and also how paid to win they are becoming again. Remember, we fought for a long time to get loot boxes removed from this franchise, and here we are, and Activision is slowly yet surely implementing them into the game more and more. And honestly, like I said, this is probably one of the main reasons for this. But ladies and gentlemen, just very quickly, as I usually do in my videos, don't forget, if you do enjoy what you hear today, and you want to hear some more content just like this, subscribe, hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern time. And also, if you want to catch some live streams, we will be live today over on Kick and Twitch. And also, don't forget, Tuesday, Halloween, we're going to be playing some spooky games. So if you guys want to tune into that stuff, you can find the links to my socials down in the description of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I was scrolling through Twitter the other day, and I saw something pop up on my feed, which, again, it's not this one specific individual, even though he went ahead and purchased the microtransaction, but at the end of the day, it really is a massive problem, and it's why this happens to us all the time in Call of Duty. But as you can see right here, this is Modern Warzone's main account. He put out a post saying, "The fact that there's a gun screen that auto-collects souls for you, but it's locked behind a paywall, pisses me off more than the usual microtransaction BS for some reason. Watching the players who kill me, having souls just fly to them in the kill cam while I have to get my own with an angry face." He's spitting facts. I just went ahead and put together a video about this. I got called out for this. A lot of people were saying that I'm full of crap, but honestly, it's the truth. It is the literal truth. It's paid to win for the event. And of course, it got patched up now. But before it was patched, which literally took a week to do, the souls gave you extra points towards your streaks. Again, I was getting AC-130s, chopper gunners with basically less than 7 kills, okay? It was no joke. It was like insane. And having the souls fly to your body is a total pay-to-win mechanic in the game. Again, you can call it what you want. If you bought it, you might be angry that I'm calling it out, and it's whatever. I don't care if you got it at this point. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, but I'm going to tell you that this is why it will not be resolved, though. But going a little bit further, right after, well, not right after, but a little bit later on after posting this tweet, he put out another post saying, "I caved and bought it." Guys, again, it's a huge problem here. It's a huge problem here. And the Ghost of Hope actually put out a post replying to it saying, "Gave into a shitty cosmetic that will be useless in a week. Yikes." And he responded by saying, I'm making a video about it too. It's not just like I bought it to help me get souls. And then he responds saying, "Complain about shitty cosmetic, buys shitty cosmetic, makes monetized video on shitty cosmetic." At the end of the day, like I said, this does not resolve the problem. The main post that Modern Warzone put up there was exactly what it is, It's not good. It's paid to win, and it's ruining, the future of Call of Duty. It's allowing Activision to see what they can get away with. So in future Call of Duty games, they're going to keep pushing, and they're going to keep pushing, and they're going to keep pushing until they can find that middle ground. The loot boxes were a little too much. They went above and beyond, right? And they got tons of pushback. So they went all the way back to square one, and they're building their way up. Don't you guys see what's going on here? I think it's pretty obvious, but I guess a lot of people don't see what Activision is playing, They saw their max, and now they're trying to find their medium. So they went all the way back to the beginning, working their way up, seeing what they can do, and this is just the beginning. And people are caving in. People are buying it. There are DMZ bundles out that give you, extra benefits when you hop into DMZ. Again, people keep, telling me, it's not that big of a deal, JB, you only spawn with a little something. It's not like it's completely game-changing. But like I just said, you don't understand the process that we're going through here. It's not a big deal now, but this is how they work it up to where it does become a big deal. They are testing the waters. That's all they're doing. And if we accept it now, even though it's not a big deal, then they're going to keep going. That's why you have to stop it when it's not a big deal. That's why you have to put your foot down before it can become something big, because once it becomes something big, we can't do anything about it at that point. But let's pull ourselves back a little bit to the main topic of this video again. Modern Warzone saying that he did it for video purposes and all of the above. I have to be completely honest. I'm not saying he's lying about this, because he might not, but if I'm going to be realistic, I really don't think that was the main reason of buying the bundle. I really do believe that he got sick and tired of seeing people, all being able to finesse the system by paying some extra money and, flying through the event. And you wanted to do the same. I mean, realistically, what would you talk about with this bundle? Everybody already knows what it does. It collects the souls. That's it. That's literally the only purpose. There wouldn't be much content behind it. So I realistically think that, again, he just caved and he wanted to go ahead and get the souls just as easy as the other people who purchased the bundle are getting it as well. Which, that's the hardest part about pay to win, guys. It really is. Pay to win is addicting. It's addicting. You see other people getting these advantages. You want the advantages as well. You know? It's a hard cycle. But the cycle must be broke. If you do not break the cycle, then this stuff is going to keep being implemented into COD. And the worst part about it is that this bundle, like the Ghost of Hope said, is only going to last. It's only going to be relevant for a week more? It's only useful because of this Souls event. Once the Souls event leaves, you don't need it anymore. It does nothing for you. Then it's just a base cosmetic, and yeah, then it's not pay to win. So we're in a world where not only do we have official pay-to-win items, but now we're getting limited time pay-to-win items. Oh, you want this advantage? Well, you have a week or two to pay up money to get that advantage before the advantage goes away. So it's just, again, these are horrible business practices that a lot of people are sadly caving into. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave you guys with one last thing. We have to get over the mass majority wants it mindset. That is what is going to truly destroy us in the long run. Because let's be real, these bundles are successful. People are buying it. And the problem is that people who don't like this stuff, who eventually will cave, see it as exactly that. Everybody else is going to go ahead and get it. And I don't blame them. Again, you look at the best sellers, Black sells top selling all the time. So if you're expecting the mass casual audience to look at that and stay strong and try to still go against these horrible practices by Activision, it's going to be hard. It's going to be tempting because you're going to see that the mass majority are still caving in. So a lot of people think, what are they doing? What is your purpose in this cause if nothing is changing, if nothing is being affected? But that is why it continues to grow. Because guess what? The massive majority of the people who are buying into that Black Cell bundle, buying into these microtransactions, buying into these pay-to-win bundles are thinking exactly that. They're already in the cycle. That's why it's so popular. That's why it makes so much money, because it's already consisted of a bunch of people who once thought a change could be made, but they fell in with the rest of the crowd. And that grows, and it grows, and it grows. It's a snowball effect. And honestly, we stand absolutely no chance while that mindset is still present. At some point in time, we are going to have to get over the mindset that we as an individual, you as an individual, can't do anything to this game. You have to get over that. Because if you don't get over that, then nothing's going to change about the title. We have to get people to stop supporting this horrible system. Because I can promise you, it's not up to the developers. The developers can make a banging game at some point. I'm already enjoying what Modern Warfare 3 has to offer. But Activision does the mass majority of the problems. Skill-based matchmaking being one of them. I already know a ton of people who will gladly not get this next game because of skill-based matchmaking alone. It doesn't matter what Sledgehammer does. That factor alone will ruin the experience. And that's fair. It's understandable. And the same thing happens with microtransactions. There will be a time where these microtransactions are going to get so bad that it's going to be disgusting in Call of Duty. It will be. And it doesn't matter how good the game is. That system will cause a lot of pain in many ways. And it's going to suck because we could have stopped it at some point in time, but we are supporting it too early on to the point where it will grow to this point. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, don't forget, go down in the comment section, leave your opinions down below on how you feel about this overall topic. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that the microtransactions are fine in Call of Duty? Do you think that they're a bad thing in Call of Duty? Again, everybody's opinions are valid, so obviously leave them down below. But as always, don't forget, leave a like if you enjoyed, leave a dislike if you hated it, subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time, anything from Call of Duty or X-Defiant. We touch on some new FPS games here and there, but if you want to hear a ton of stuff about Modern Warfare 3 when that game drops, subscribe to this channel and hit that bell. And last but not least, don't forget I live stream pretty much every day besides Sundays, and this Tuesday will be a spooky Halloween stream, so if you guys want to tune into that, get some good funny vibes, you can find the link to that channel as well as all my other socials down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.